In this video, we're going to finish setting up your brand in Sprout Studio. If you walked through Startup Wizard, then you will have already set up a lot of your brand. You would have uploaded your logo, you would have chosen your color, so on and so forth. But now we're going to hop in and fill in the gaps and finish up a few more things. So I have my settings opened up here. We're going to click branding and then we're going to click brands. And I have my only brand right here. So we're going to click that to open it up. Now let's just start at the top and work our way down. Again, if you needed to upload a new logo, you can always click here and upload a new logo. This is your brand domains. This is where you can specify what URL you'd like to have. Maybe we'll go Ashley Ray Photography, and then we're going to go ahead and click the update button there. Now it might warn you that it's unavailable, just like that. So if I go ahead and make that Ashley Ray Photo, let's see if that's available. Nope, that's already taken as well. Let's go Ashley Ray Photography. I guess I'm using an account that's already existing on production here. So we're going to go ahead and just leave that with a 1 at the end. But you can also change your subdomain here. So if you don't want it to be ashleyRayPhotography.sproutstudio.com, you can have it be .client.photos or .clientportal.photo or .myonline.photo or .proofyour.photos. So if I just go .client.photos, now all of my client-facing pages will be Ashley Ray Photography 1.client.photos. So there's no Sprout Studio branding in there at all. Next thing here is email address, phone number, and website. We'll keep moving on down here. We have address that shows up here. Next is accent color. You can choose from one of the ones that we've sort of got specified here or added your own hex value here. Moving on down, we have images. So there's a few different things that you can upload here. The first one is your cover photo. Next one is your email header. And the next one is your favicon. So this right here, cover photo, that's what shows up in the portal. So when you go and make these portals for your clients in your shoots, what shows up at the top for this brand is what shows up in the cover photo. By default, if you have nothing uploaded, it just shows a bar of your brand color as you have here. But I'm going to go ahead and upload a photo here. Now, once this is done uploading, it's going to prompt you to specify what's called the focal point. And you'll see this a fair bit in Sprout on various pages for various uploads that you have. A focal point is really designed to allow you to specify the most important part of the image so that Sprout can sort of move and adjust and orient things based off of that. Some sections you will see a hard crop, so you can actually see the crop border around it. Those are the sections of Sprout where we know with certainty the width and the height, and so you can exactly specify what gets cropped. The reason that we use the focal point cropper on things like the custom cover photo or for other things is because the screen that your client views these things on can be small or wide or big or small, like whatever that looks like. We need to adjust this based off of that, and that's why we use the focal point. So whatever you choose for focal point will never get cropped out of the image. The next one here is the email header. This is what shows up in all of your Sprout Assistant emails for this particular brand. Now you see that this one here uses the actual cropper. That's because in those emails that go out to your clients, we know exactly the width and the height of the image, and we don't need to adjust that to be responsive. So I'm going to go ahead and set that and go save. And the last one I'm going to upload is the small square logo, also known as the favicon, that shows up in the browser in the top left corner of the tab or the browser itself. Just that kind of highlights your brand. You can use Sprout by default, or you can go ahead and upload your own PNG for that. And there we go. So those are the images uploaded. Next thing we're going to move on to down here is the gallery cover. This is where you can choose by default which gallery cover is chosen for this brand when you make new galleries. And again, of course, you can set this up to be different per gallery, but this is just what's chosen by default. And the last part here is the brand portfolio. This is where you can upload a series of images, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 15, and they will be chosen at random for your public pricing guide for this brand. We'll be covering that in a lesson later on, but for now, consider this a portfolio for the brand that you might want to upload, just so that you've got something uploaded into here. So we're going to go down here. I'm going to choose my portfolio, And I'm just going to go ahead and choose those 16 images. And there we have it. Now that they're all uploaded, we're going to go ahead and click save. And that's how you can set up your brand to look beautiful for your clients in Sprout Studio.